My name is Andy McDowell. I'm Manager of Sustainability with the Detroit Zoological Society. A lot of my job responsibilities here are really focusing on the environment, the landscape, and our resources, and trying to help make sure that everything we do here as an organization we look at through a lens of how do we best take care of the environment. The resources that we use here, whether that's energy, water, or it's the resources that naturally exist, such as stormwater, or the waste that we generate here, they really have a huge effect on the entire environment, and it has an effect on both people and animals. Energy is something that really started back in 2009. We put together a game plan, and that really helped us set the stage for doing a lot of monitoring on site. And that monitoring, there's an old adage that says you can't manage what you don't measure, and that by starting to do that monitoring and measuring, we're able to actually help improve and find efficiencies. Well, we talk a lot here at the zoo about regenerative solutions, and that has to do really with the fact that everything that we do here on our campus at the zoo and also our campus at the Belle Isle Nature Center, it really has an effect within the environment. So when we talk about our watershed, here at the zoo, we're part of a combined sewer district. So really trying to manage our stormwater and keep it out of the storm sewer is the top goal. What that means for us is it's a great opportunity to look at stormwater as a commodity. Stormwater as a commodity means that we can capture it, treat it, and actually reuse it here on site to help for use in our animal pools and habitats. One great feature we have here is our anaerobic digester. They're able to take waste, and by using natural nature and the environment and microbes, we're able to actually create methane as a byproduct that we can burn for the energy itself. We have a big effect on jobs here. So not only do we have the jobs for our own zoo team here, but we also have a lot of vendors. We have a lot of vendors that we rely on to help manage our organics, such as yard waste and manure. We use an industrial composter for that. We actually have a regional recycling partner that has a commercial recycling facility that helps us manage the waste from our back-of-house areas. We've also have SSA, who is our concessions and food and janitorial vendor. So we provide a lot of jobs. So we absolutely can see Detroit as an epicenter of sustainable circular economy. A lot of that has to do with the fact that, unfortunately, for many years, Detroit actually had an incinerator. But the future of this region is actually moving away from burning waste, and it's really about, reclaiming, recovering. Some people would even call it mining, but it's really about material recovery. So Greenprint is something that started back in 2009. It was the development of our board and leadership at the time. And what it really was is it's our sustainability blueprint, if you will, but we call it the Greenprint. It's a strategic plan in essence. And what this does is that strategic plan, it lays out not only the idea for big programs, but it also lays out and helps us create projects and think about what are the big improvements we want to make over time. A lot of our plan is really focused on education and engagement, and that happens both on our campus and off campus. So the future of this plan, though, what we're really reaching is that we're at the point now where we've done several initiatives. We've got a lot of great programs that have been started, but we are breaking it down and looking at the entire campus systematically. And we're trying to get to net zero and also net positive. At the Cotton Wetlands, we have a boardwalk that's made of recycled content. It's recycled plastic lumber. And what this is it's great because it starts to think about this circular economy where we're using materials that were once used, such as milk jugs. They were then recycled down, turned into pellets, and then they can use those pellets in creating this lumber. That lumber then gets a new life here in the form of a boardwalk. So here at the zoo, we're actually really proud of the fact that we've eliminated a lot of plastic waste. And when we talk about actual sustainability strategies, there's this upside down triangle that really starts at the top with talking about avoidance and then reducing, getting into recovery, and ultimately coming down into offsetting. And if you're even more successful, when you get down to the point of the triangle, you can even turn it into being net positive. Well, for plastic, if you go to buying products here at any of our retail outlets, you will find that we've eliminated a lot of the plastic packaging and that a lot of the plastic goods that you can buy are made of recycled plastic content. The other big thing is we've actually eliminated the sale of selling plastic water bottles. Now that was huge several years ago when we implemented that, because selling water bottles was our biggest revenue generator that we had here at the zoo. But by working with a partner, we were able to find an alternative solution, and we now sell water through aluminum cans. Here at the zoo, 100% of our electricity comes in the form of renewable electricity. It doesn't all happen here on campus, but through the purchase of renewable energy credits, we actually have 50% of our electricity that comes through solar power and 50% that comes through wind power.